this is the game that every Super Tic-Tac-Toe beginner has to know. Because you get moves in this particular game that you should absolutely not do. So let's cover the basics. X starts with playing this corner, which is kind of a basic move. I won't judge on that. But O plays the center. Already the problem with the center is that X can already just go back here again and play something like another corner or this corner. Basic because the center is kind of a crucial part in this game. I'm not saying a corner is either, but it gives X a huge advantage in this situation. X plays here, which is a solid move. O can play something like, I don't know, one of the corners here. Maybe this or one of these two would be good. O plays here. Now, the problem with that is X already gets a tic-tac-toe here. I don't know what the thought process behind O doing that was. Yeah, X does the best move here, claim this entire square. Does O play the center? They do play the center. I'm not sure if O knows the basic fundamentals of Super Tic-Tac-Toe. Because if you play the center, if you play a square that is already claimed, your opponent can just choose any of the squares. I'm curious to what they did in this situation. X, I would play somewhere in like this area, maybe like here, right here. Yeah, X did what I said for them to do. Solid. Best move for O in this situation, I say, is actually probably this square right here. See, that's actually like a bad place for you to do that because now X could just go right here. And now you're kind of stuck to play this square. And seeing the direction that O wants to go, it's probably not the best move for them. See, yep, X played that. Okay, alright. I mean, that's... Uh, I can see how that works. Really, because X could go here. X could go somewhere over here. X could go here. X could go here. So any one of these squares would benefit X. I actually see how that's actually kind of a smart move by X. Yeah, O plays over here. Kind of a weird move for O, especially that the only options for O really that they have right now are these squares and this diagonal right here. But X plays here. Okay. Alright. Oh god. Okay, X could just play right here. And now O's in a terrible situation. What? Ah. I mean, at least it blocks, right? I see the thought process, but I feel like it would be better if you played this square. Okay. O plays this corner. Now, that's horrible move. Horrible move by O. It's clear to me that O doesn't care about the game at all. They're just throwing the game at this point. They have to be doing this on purpose. X can play right here. Yep, now you play that. Best move for O in this square, I'd say, has to be one of these guys, either here or here. Okay, but they play center. Oh my god. Okay. X plays over here. Good move. Good move, really. Good move. Plays. Okay. What would the best move for X be in this situation? I'm actually curious to know what X plays here. That's a decent square, because this is kind of not beneficiary for both square, for both players. I mean, sorry. Oh, oh God. See, this is just winning. This is like, yeah, X won. Yep. So what have we learned from this situation? There are two main flaws that O really went through. Let me rewind it back. First one was playing right at the center. Now, beginners usually play at the center, and I see how they think it's good. But over the long term, you also have to think about what X plays in this center square. You don't want people to get the center square this early in the game, right? Because if you get the center, you're basically winning. Second thing that O did that kind of screwed them up a little bit was really just not caring about. That's kind of the first point I made, but you have to also like care about what's the word I'm finding for, about what you want to do overall. See, because if you play this, then X can just play like a useless square for you to play. And O repeatedly like choosing squares that kind of were beneficiaries. Because like X would play something like, I don't know, this square, and O would play um this square that kind of just made X to where it could like block it. So, yeah, I hope if you're starting out as a beginner of Super Tic Tac Toe that this game will actually benefit you in the long term. Of course, there are more strategies to it, but yeah, that's basically the entire point.